my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas, on a good day. This now the humble servant, retired Captain Milton. As at today, Thursday, the 17th day of July 2025. I come again on this day for make I go continue for talk to honor the grassroots supporters or sympathizers of the mighty All People's Congress APC party, and also the suffering masses who they in the majority, where they find it difficult even for secure 1 meal per day, or for even for provide necessary facilities for we picking them where they go to school. And more also for the one them where them picking and get the requisite requirements for pursue their education at university, where they're not able for afford because of financial constraints. Now, una me retired Captain Milton, and they always they on social media since from 2018 to date. My colleagues, retired soldiers and police officers, when are members of the All People's Congress APC parties or supporters or sympathizers, they know exactly this name. But however, I go say very close for a month now, when I know they remain on social media. Maybe once for a while, where I can respond na the most reputable forum when I the loyalist. But however, I no go want for make una go feel say I silence on social media because of for individual idiots or whatever una feel say it would distract me for make outing I've done the do for the past 7 years going into 8 years with all the hurdles, the difficulties where I don't face directly or indirectly. I still farm with una, I still there with una. Not that say if I silent, yes. More especially within the couple of 2 to 3 weeks, I've been getting busy schedule. But even though when I don't reach my destination, where I feel say I don't settle down now, that would even warrant me for say I go there on social media constantly as usual. Because not in all cases, because majority of the things we just they recycle them. Because outing we don't yarn for a very long time, more especially for the outcome of the 24 June 2023 multi-choice elections. We don't go down to 2 years now. With all voting we stand for, we're not able for see them yet. For see them in practical or in actions. It not happen yet. It not happen because of some certain nincompoops, on progressive leaders within the APC that make or not able for achieve it. But however, this now action time, by the grace of God, when I get for the enemy, more especially for broadcasts, with regards to the comrade, after Peter Conte, we don't go downtown. We don't go in country and Sierra Leone. But however, by the time at the end, this my voice notes where after for a long time, we at the can talk to owner the grassroots supporters, sympathizers of the Mighty All People's Congress APC party, and also the suffering masses. So my topic this morning, I just a short ones with the title, Resolution 3 of the Peace and Unity Dialogue says the investigations of the committee shall be final, implementable, and actionable. So my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas, as I just read my short topic where I can talk on briefly on this day, as I mentioned it earlier, we all done because this night just nothing what we just recycle. Because nothing what we don't say all along. We just the buttressed. We just not just a continuation for make ugo reecho for make una no go follow. Then nincompoops, reckless, unprogressive leaders them, who then they with him, the echelon on the leadership of the APC party, where they don't make the leke today because of their unprogressiveness, their selfishness, their greed, that make the leke today, we country still they suffer. We people them still they find it difficult for even secure 1 meal per day. Things then just they had every day and then. We currency don't be the most depreciated ones in the entire world. If not the number one, we go the number two. I stand to correct it on that note. You know? So now that's where I believe say majority of my colleagues then on social media will then stand firm. Like the likes of 5-star General Master Saloon, the APC Malika, the Council of the APC Malika for both home and diaspora, headed by APC Malika, the duplicates, and some of the brothers then who they in the diaspora, where I believe say then are auxiliary, who then just stand, they don't even belong to any political party, but just because of the interest of the country when it gets every day and then when they reading na the social media. You know, and moreover, more especially one notable, respectable forum, where individuals them, where are they follow them, the contributions that when they make in that forum, you know, where I go say majority of them, they don't belong to any political party in country, but just because of the stood up farm for make them will see a positive change. People in life go improve. Now we motherland call Mama Salud. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas, as I always they say or they reiterate, the suffering of Mama Salud, anybody will get all the 5 senses, more especially with regards to 24 June 2023 multi-trial elections. And they make them abundantly to me followers them, my retired colleagues, soldiers, both officers and men, and police officers. We then believe on the dialogue on the All People's Congress APC party for say Nakumura party, regardless if you are not employed, but you will get your liberty, your freedom of speech, your freedom of movement. You know, we all know what will actually be happen. The outcome of the 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections is no secret about that. Say Dr. Samura Kamara beat Marabiu pants down. You know, just a couple of days ago, I listened to my brother 5-star General Master Salute. we come out with a very sensitive issue. Let me tell you now this thing clear. When we make counsel abundantly clear, with no hesitation or fear, we are the challenge. Let God, I am sorry for Dr. Samura Kamara, the grassroots with them blind, and the suffering masses, the innocent people them. We do not know exactly how honest by Chroma will coerce them. If today that country did down so people in the suffer so. We are the always the say. Now make her say this now something who just the record now. But honest Chroma he play a pivotal role for make the country they like it today so. Now honest by Chroma now he know in God where the upstairs with Mother Bill what he tired of. But you know, honest Chroma not be understand Mother Bill to their agreements where they go into. You know, no say Mother Bill on a million. You know, to what they arrange now beyond all the expectation of former president and expect Chroma where Mother Bill stab and back. You sure and see in a military man. But regardless to that, a military man, more especially a commissioned officer, if be somebody with integrity, with professionalism to whatever they do things. But Mother Bill, not on the type, absolutely. You know? So my fellow Sierra Leoneans, this, as I say, not just not a recycle of a record back again. Because nothing will be done the same. Even we call them not social media. Then don't they say these things. And expect Chroma is highly responsible for the suffering of that country. Now all see all what did happen since 2018, not to Mother Bill win. But take the power again to Mother Bill with all the advices they would again. He take them again, he supports, I do all kind of such kind of thing. So now I make all the killings that will take place, even down at foot. Now your hometown, I'm McKinney town. And expect Chroma not say ping, they remove 10 members of parliament, all till African, they just say a word. You know? So you see, so all the instances we don't see in actions them. You not play a role as in a claim. Somebody we don't serve that country at the highest seat of the land for 10 years, 6 months. The country they like that's Mother Bill, they kill people them. He knows he does them as a former president, so he's supposed to go knock for the timely intervention. But all anything they not do them absolutely. Because now he know what he entitled with this God upstairs and Mother Bill. You know? And I expect Chroma advice I tell him on the 14th of April 2018. I tell him point blank. I say if you, I say this power we don't give to Mother Bill, I say your legacy is done. Your legacy is hot completely. And we don't see him, you don't come to past. So I expect Chroma a legacy all na Mother Bill. We don't cause a lot of killings in that country. We don't cause a lot of hardship in that country. We don't cause a lot of regional divide in that country. That's not expect Chroma in legacy we left for the people of Sierra Leone. So my fellow Sierra Leoneans, let me come to this topic where I say at the talk tonight this morning with regards to the peace and unity agreements where the besides we gave birth to 8 resolutions. Where Mother Bill be committed to fully for making them go apply that. The only one who have been the contentious one, the most difficult one, now resolution 3. So what they decide for make because during at that time when they ask them for me they go put results, they're not agree for drum. So then decide for take resolution 3 because no, mind you, my fellow Sierra Leoneans and diasporas, both home and diasporas. Now 8 resolutions. The 3 then are the contentious one. we deal with 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections. So because of the disagreement with that resolution 3, so they decide for form a committee for probe, for investigate what thing actually be happen on the 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections. Now that make them form that committee. And that committee would be formed. They make them abundantly clear whatever will be the outcome of it is implementable and actionable. And then go into the investigations. Where even the United States of America, I think the State Department, where they contributed $1.5 million for the involvement of expertise payments. Now they're all fully that bill. Now they pay. We now $1.5 million. And indeed, then go into the investigations beyond reasonable doubts, then prove them. They call even the former commissioners, Christiana Top, Umfa Ali, for certain clarifications with regards to how they do the pronouncements of the results, if not anything, when a secrecy. And they all go at the committee and then prove and say there is nothing that secrecy for the pronouncement or for make them will release the results out as disaggregated data to the public. There is nothing that's way for the secrecy. And they even go further for ask both the parties then for make them will provide results. Where even the ECSLs, where they get the sole body responsible. ECSL then calling at the committee, they don't provide any result. The same thing to SLPP, they don't provide no result. But the APC members within that committee, they're able to provide 71% of the presidential RR forms. We give a commanding lead to Dr. Samura Kamara 57.15%. Right? So automatically, by right, by law, Uda Mohamed Kone Ikone, we double as the commissioner for ECSL and also as the returning officer. Now, Uda is supposed to declare as the president, as newly elected president for the Republic of Sierra Leone after the conclusion of 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections. Now, Dr. Samura Matu Hussein Kamara, the APC presidential candidate. But absolutely, a no dwam at all. He go declare somebody, we not get the number or we not get the percentage. And on that note, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas, what Mohamed Kone do with commissioners them, right? Now, treasonable offense a commit. When I go check now in 1991 constitution, if the returning officer and the commissioner, if he fail for pronounce the real winner, he go pronounce anybody else. If they prove into that beyond that and prove and say yes, not to the rightful winner, therefore charge them for treasonable offense. It clearly. And we all don't see that. The U.S. Ambassador David Brown Hunt, resident in Sierra Leone currently, it don't make them to be clear, say there is no result for the 24th June 2023 multi-tier elections. Neither results from the APC, the SLPP, or even ECSL, or talk less of any of the political parties contested for 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections. There was no result. So that's not only clearly see, with all those evidences, witnesses don't go testify in that. That don't prove see now unconstitutional exercise. We will make Kone do, Marabu and others, where they overthrow the rightful winner for the 24 June 2023 multi-tier elections, winner Dr. Samura Kamara. You know? And let me make this thing clear, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and diasporas. Let nobody not stupid now, absolutely. Whether they make up to these dates, Marabu still occupy that seats. Now, Anes by Chroma, the APC National Executive, the members of parliament, the chairpersons or mayors, the councillors, now they make Mother Bill still occupy that seat. You know, if them guys they are so voting Dr. Samura Kamara, somebody else, we know, we don't in that country, we don't serve that country for more than 40 years in a very sensitive positions, in and out of the country. They're not the ones for going into elections. But he tell them, say, no, we not let we go. Because it is si far. You know, say the people of Sierra Leone, they don't gain with Marapio. And the man go into the elections. He win the elections. You know? So let nobody know Fununa. The delay, all things happen. So where Dr. Samura Kamara forgets in presidency. For voting una be decided not to work. Not to know. Now the APC National Executive, including Dr. Samura Kamara in running mates, in fact, said he played the worst pivotal role against Dr. Samura Kamara. Now he played the most dirty role. You know what? You know, I feel for Dr. Samura Kamara. You know, they get smart people and foresee. Not to for make it go they barely does. He get for what in and out, more especially the outer core. The outer side. Now they watch, you see what in the happen there. Now based on that, it inform the principal or your boss. But I feel pain for Dr. Samura Kamara that I don't know whether they actually people they actually watch and see the rule, more especially the national officials then, who then be who elect them Namakeni. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both over the diasporas, more especially the grassroots and the suffering masses, and they make this thing to abundantly clear to this God with the upstairs. The APC National Executive, they be not team up against, including Terry Koko, long time against Dr. Samura Kamara for make Inobu succeed in presidency. Because they know say Dr. Samura Kamara no go be any business as usual. Like you know an example. We just of the recent when my small brother, 5-star General Master Salon, we talk about. That firing, that coup, or the state, because a coup. Because Mother Bill say, you know, we forget the percentage, the people of Sierra Leone, they don't out and they don't go vote for her. So they don't say the people, they don't even get that face at all for make it go this in controversial or unconstitutional way. We maintain that through the help of the APC National Executive, then Dr. Samura Kamara in running mate. That coup elite wouldn't do so. I get that information. Straight away, as I get them, now I run. I drove straight, I go to Anesby Kroma, I go meet Anamakini. Now the date I just don't forget before the elections. I go meet Anesby Kroma and Makeni town. I say, pa, I say, man, them, Mother Bill no say, you know they read the school. I say, but they don't make it, they don't form a coup for overthrow Dr. Samura Kamara. I say, in the APC, as far as to be intelligent to get, the utmost priority will for focus on the executive and this and that. When a security, there is nothing else, they don't put any security in place for any shorting of that nature. I analyze everything to former President Anesby Kroma Namakeni. And then to be honest with you now, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, Dr. Anesby Kroma, now they say, Captain, he said he going for wait for make I call Dr. Samura Kamara and he only meets. Now I say, okay, sir, no problem. That day, I slept in Makeni town. Then the next evening around 5, 9 Dr. Samura Kamara would tell you to car. And indeed, former President Anesby Kroma get a short meeting first with them before he called me and the Lieutenant Colonel because of security reasons, and we said in the another call the day. After the 3 guests front of 9, the person called me. He called me and the Lieutenant Colonel. And then we enter an office, number Kennyton. So now then I explained. The Colonel because the Colonel is somebody who is very cool. You know? So now that I explain Otin have been told the day before Dr. Samura Kama and Terikoko they present. Now they again for explain. But Otin they go do so in a party office for say, Mother no say they lose the elections. But Otin they go do that they form a coup against the APC party where they for go attack as APC they try for make their position. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, guess what? What happened inside we5 also within that office? Terikoko, one of the running mates. This guy is the most dangerous man. Me, I feel and fellow Sierra Leoneans. Anybody with the follow Terikoko, you are blind, you don't know. Let God forgive you. But Terikoko, he play a pivotal role. Terikoko no be wants Dr. Samura Kama for making will be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I mean, he stabbed the man in back. He stabbed man at the most dangerous man. Because the man has been twice, he didn't know everything what Dr. Samura Kama for do. Because he no need for either. Because he not the number 2 man. But here, I dey feel like for this fire. I dey say this borough of my heart. Now he tell the Coco lie inside that office there, who's we dey with 5. He talks, he say, he better me. Captain Milton, he say, he no dey see me. Say, he no ever see me face. He say, but the colonel, he say, he can see him. Why make he no ever get a shortcut of information? Oh my God. Now, unexpected come out, vex, grab. He walk outside level 3. The owner who said Dr. Samuel come, he go vex. If he said it was something I spoil, I go try to go spoil the lab seat. Like see them put things in place. You know? But later on, don't forget for understand. I put out to tell. Now they say, oh, nice to tell her. Now they say, okay, now we see don't make all this and that. How you will see for protect the place. Say, I buy you idea. He said, go meet me too. He said, go meet me now, sit down. So you go there, this and that too. He said, go meet me for now, sit down. Not put things in place. Because there is no security. Yes, people they know them getting knowledge for put ideas. And I will just call them very senior retired military and police officers. But the one them would they be there in the leadership. Would they be put? They not be work with Dr. Samura Kamara 5. And that's by Kroma, not be give sober people them. If actually wants for make Samura Kamara for be the president, for make the people of Sierra Leone come off on a suffering. Then by Mahmoud them would be so as organizing secretary, would be supposed way the one that the committee, the security committee has been formed. At least because in anything we go get in any successful operation, it's based on intelligence and security. When they give them information, they take and they put them under the carpet. They know they take no action. They don't put no security in place. Nothing of the sort because of them they don't sell, my fellow Sierra Leoneans. Them they don't sell. You know? Me, I don't go see that kind of post. But me, if me, you don't probably arrest me. Me and my colleagues who are civilians then. That rubbish will be what happened at party office. We say they could them. Make I do masari then call. We then go kill me from Mawa. I don't go say enough for the happen no, but by now, at that time, Dr. Samuel Kama for don't get it power. Me, I will challenge that with me and my colleagues then. Both retired soldiers, police, and civilians then. Or for be reiterate them to the fullest because we don't get the intelligence. Yeah. And let me make this thing to clear, especially when the suffering masses and the grassroots. Where una still follow the likes of Terikoko, then Ikailu Masari them. Then Bema mood them. Then see the opportunities them. They be don't say long things. I swear, my God. What is Anes Bekroma advice? Anes Bekroma say, yes, this man, you know what, for left the power. Based on intelligence, he say, the APC for make sure that for make them position first in pronouncement, just like what they do in Ghana. For ensure that they put things in place. For put people in. For ensure that they for able forget the other forms them. So that the APC for don't make them preliminary results announcement out. Now that's the giddy cause or then give this are lucky dog retire content useless asshole. Why they see people and ego they feel pain. When they give them $300,000 cash from with Dr. Samuel Kamara, he give them $300,000 cash for ensure that he able forget the delegates and the Arab forms them as quick as possible before the returning officer will also double at the Commission of Permanent Curriculum before it will be announced. So that people if don't know the position, so enough for me get no way for make it go rig the elections. But una guess what? Una ask them, una ask Richard Conte, una way they go around and talk. Una ask them now whose action will he take? What did he do with all that? Nothing and do. Nothing, una ask them. But still, Dr. Samuel Kamaraman to wisdom. He's very smart. Instead, if he looks and say, well, you know what? Then people there now be content now people them who don't contest against me. And now people there want know where I don't work with them. I know say they are a bunch of criminals. So instead, therefore, set in your center, set in your team. The part is spend excess. We're able for help him, he gets that 71% of the presidential RR forms. We're able for submit at the tripartite committee, we give him a commanding lead of 57.15%. You know, my fellow Sierra Leoneans at the top with heavy hearts. Them banded did them, they don't sell nonsense. Then, Terry Coco, one I see Terry Coco, the day, because the day when they go fire, when they kill me from our, when I check on myself, Mikael Masare be dede, Terry Coco be dede. I dey tell you now this with act of intelligence way I get na Terry Coco na in call here Mikael Masare say hey they want for go do preliminary announcement to with regards to the presidential RR form so they don't get it. Saying if they do the game is over. You understand? And I be don't tell them guys they also foresee now this matter view be don't plan. They get a team of police and soldier combined for make the insurance then go open fire na APC party office. Una ask Terry Coco. Then see the air Tunis. Then even this useless guy, who I don't know, his name just escape me combo. Bang my mood them. Now, who security would them put in place? And it's like Kuma Bino 207, OT Ubinu. We take as a premium. We consider first the security as the most premium. Premium will become able for succeed 207. You know? Now they force them guys and they them by Mahmoud them this and that. Then come on them. What they see now the campaign manager. Mikael Masare, what he do? Nothing. Terry Coco, nothing. So Terry Coco now the ringleader. My fellow Sierra Leoneans. Where in they like it today. Hey God. At the CIA the past, he say he want for be the flag bearer. Hey my God. The grassroots. They feel pain. Anybody will follow Terry Coco or you go for any gathering, una listen to that idiot. Where in the number one person to the OT mean no. We they like it today. When they suffer soon in that country. You know, I'm not going for not too long because if I say I talk about Terry Coco, una all don't see what that guy be as a leader for the APC in the parliament from 2018 to 2023. Una all don't see a role we play in actions then. So now somebody like Dandy, una the trust. For make self una go even listen to us. And they make this without, and they talk this with fairness, with open minds, to be God way at his heart. To open at the ask for let God make an able for achiever on planet Earth. Them my they don't serve. They don't serve. They don't serve. And if anybody tell me say the international community will come for can take action for can get Dr. Samuel Akaba apart today or tomorrow. No. Don't take it. Don't take it. The APC National Executive don't weaken the international community. Don't weaken them. When I remember that day when the follow-up mission with regards to the peace and unity agreements or dialogue, when they committed to, when they signed on the 18th of October 2023. You know, when they be signed, where the team comprises of Commonwealth, the ECOWAS, the AU, the UNOWAS, for make them to see how far they don't go with the implementation. When they tell we say it's actionable and implementable. When they go meet Michael Masari, then even we comrades them, brothers and sisters, or the suffering masses, or sympathizers of the APC, for protest for the outcome of 24 June 2023, for send a signal message. Voting this Alaki dog, what they call us, una useless, Secretary General, the most useless Suwe man, and Michael Masari, that was my for what did they do? Then call for police, for their own party members them. For make police go arrest them, intimidate them, fire them, open fire against them, tear gas and others. Then when they sit down with the follow-up committee, what did they tell them? They said them forget what 2014 2023 multi-trial elections. Then they further Edna for 2028. You know? Oh, my fellow Sierra Leoneans. If not any other country that day, or with all that, wait, Bavati, we Michael Masari, clear one for the video. Wait, talk soon. I swear, my God, if not other countries that day, Michael Masari with all the team, they're not for me sleep on planet Earth. People then for rise up against them. People then for not rise up against them. So if you not see the international community for say they go take swift action again, we out of 100%, 99% of the national executive, including former President Ernest Bai Koroma, they all don't gang up against one person, when a Dr. Samura Kawara. They don't even take into consideration for the people that wouldn't in the majority, when they grab that alimony for go cast their vote. They don't even look into that too. But I tell you now, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, more expert in suffering, masters and the grassroots. Michael Masari, this and that's when the entire executive, then we don't sell long things. Then we don't sell long things. That's Arabica to not clear. Then we don't sell long things. If Renga there so that day, where that team become, that follow up they become, they say, no, this team, we not agree, we don't want nothing. That man, they may not do any the implementation of the 80 recommendations. But talk less of even self the resolution then. The 8th resolution then. Where the man they agree on. What's action what they don't do about that? Talking like somebody like so we get political motivated cases. What did they don't do? They're talking about two colleagues that we all were there in exile. What they agree on for whose action they don't do? What did they don't do? How they don't go about that? They don't even tell the team, say, this man from Otin and sign on Otin agree, they don't do anything about that. Instead, then go tell the people that say, don't forget about 2023 election, then they fall there for 2028. Could you imagine? So what thing we go expect from the international moral guarantors? We go expect them for me to go take a swift action, for say for me to go reverse, me to give the right to winner for 24 in 2023 presidential election in a possible like that. No, never possible. And they cannot use force. No. They cannot use force. Anybody not for now. And they make it clear for one of the suffering masses and the grassroots. We don't know. It's really sad. It's really painful. And they feel that for Dr. Sabra Kama. And they feel that more especially for the suffering masses where they find it difficult for even get 1 meal per day. When Mikado Masari and others and Chroma, they make the people and they suffer in that country. And this, let me make it clear. The way forward, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, more experts in suffering masses and the grassroots. We only need for prepare to the fullest, for resist. Then guys they also. For resist, then guys they also to the fullest. Any side they plan, this is the lower level elections. For say that they do them, then they don't tell me say they win an election. But maybe let us let go. I swear my God. If not allow them guys they also, we no face, we have for burn him or to car, we have do for say for damage them, we not take their action and for telling people and they, we not mix for rubbish. We want no force for 2014 2023 elections. Owner say we win. So who's confidence we wanna get for 2028? We might be only 45 itself. They can train soldiers there. They get Kamajo militias them. The face of the military, they don't change them. The face of the police, they don't change them. the face of the prisons, they don't change them, all other sectors. Whose hope would I get for 2028? Make nobody no fool now. If una not stand up and resist, then guys they ask any side they go. They have Lukaku, they also they una honorable, they also una get. Now they all don't team up for me, they go sell. And one thing I want to make it clear here, the position where Dr. Samuel Akama takes, he don't want to foresee any loss of life. And people that don't lost their life, where they don't kill them, more than 100 prisoners, they massacred them, where they're in a confinement position, where to be well secured and protected, then left them people up to this day, they don't get any justice. And me, we fight the senseless level as well, from crash to the ending. Because at the take us in a senseless level as well. And at the tell you now, what if we make Ali Kaba, for the and others, they will brothers in the southeast, or to be specific, the SLPP, would they be going to bush, kill more than 50,000 people there? What if Mother Bio don't do? I swear, my God, when I go back to history, make una take. Now the worst case of scenario, we Mother Bio don't do. And you know, say that was the main reason Mother Bio so reluctant. You know, say if hand over power, then go all am for genocide, for the massacre, all the atrocities them way it committed. But this, then we idiots, president leaders, they will get on the APC. They're not even aware of that. They're well aware, but just because of what they did the game, and then they forget about the suffering masses. So if una continue for condones, then guys they assume they support them. Understand? Una will be make them for me then go in a certain position. Una continue for support them. I swear, my God, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, more especially the grassroots and the suffering masses, una, that country will continue for go down the drain. So I go want the awareness for making a good thing. Now we prepared for resistance to the fullest. And me, I say this clearly. I retired Captain Milton. Why they still say this again and again. We play a pivotal role with regards to the senseless level as well, from the scratch to the end. And what make name and what they brag are they inside the first 5 commission officers, they will still be alive for the role we play for make peace good in that country. And another wants for make any other thing go make old people go cause a loss of life. So that make us stand strong with Dr. Samuel Akama. When me know say Dr. Samuel Akama, he play a very pivotal role for make peace good in a country. Let nobody know fool now for say Mother Bio, he play a role for make peace good in a country. It's a big lad, it's challenge. And Mother Bio, you know, fight war. You know, fight the war. And Mother Bio, not no peacemaker. He not play any role from 1996 where he hand over. Whose role we play, we come back. Now under a regime, we get 17,000 peacekeeping troops then. We get ECOMOG. No. In fact, if now NPRC make the war be look difficult for the people, then we make the war be escalated in Sierra Leone. I'll come to that note. We'll get for explanation in respect of that into details. Now, let me talk to one of the grassroots and the suffering masses. The way forward as is now. I don't tell you now. For saying they can't Samuel Akama power so easily. With them man they ask they don't gang up against them. And now them man they ask they Mika do Masari, the APC executive, they have Bukagu, the members of parliament, una mayors there, una chair. Now they make Mother Bio still occupy that seat because they gainfully employed and they gainfully they gain, so they don't care. They are comfortable. But now we the masses, we the suffering masses, need for say this nonsense and let them stop. We not go tolerate that anymore. We not go tolerate that anymore. Now we need for stand up and say no to this. And I tell you now, what said Dr. Samuel Akama in position where it takes, say, he not want any bloodshed. I support and a very strong note of that. And believe it, if then Nikan poops, Mikael Umasare and others, they're reckless, useless guys they are. You understand? If they for be stand behind Dr. Samuel Akama to incense what he gets, my brothers and sisters, there is not going to be any bloodshed or any loss of properties. Like them guys there, so where the tripartite don't end, they don't get all substantial evidence and they don't make them position. If not for say they don't say, therefore be just stand on that.
As soon as when the result don't come, also they don't see and clear say, Mother Bill not get results. He says they don't get results, but then get results. They say, well, you know what? For make any blood cell no go happen, no gain power, and for the suffering masses, then go just down the tools, walk out from parliament. Councillors, they're all the same, and do the same. My brothers and sisters, like long since Dr. Samura Kamara for don't get in power. That additional, that's clear. So all these delays for this earning of Uber, not so much, no. When I forget about Mother Bill, not so Mother Bill. Now from Anes by Krumana and the APC National Executive. Now they cause this problem. I want to make una go know that they clear. Today, una begin to resist them, begin to stone them. I swear, my God, the international community they intervene as quick as possible. When I forget about Mother Bill, what's Mother Bill? No. That is not for free. Military captivity. Now forget about Mother Bill. Now the APC National Executive. Now they make up to this date, Mother Bill occupied as seats. And they make Antona clear. Today, then guys, and they walk out from parliament. Councillors, they left. Mayors, they left. District chairman, they all they left. I swear, my God, Mother Bill in government, they collapse. But we're not for be even cause any loss of lives. Now, this now Dr. Samura Kamara, man who gets sense for that country for 40 years, with them, none of them, they able for contest against them for challenge them. Just they say the man they say for leg will put people them out. But even that safe, if we cut into that, so million says, I yes, experience when we don't get another country physically, when we don't see, then when we say don't play in actions. The 1992 and demonstration, not just politicians them, not the entire against Mother Bill, now be too many, who they go on para conference and they all. Lots of people they come massively. No. And the politician them. Then even the Forest Sanko, the incident, that demonstration, will be Forest Sanko, you go finally. Now, all of them, the plan protest. Now, the civil society combines with the Kamajos, or they move them from Brooksfield Hotel, or they relocate them to Late Inganoma in residence, na Spur Road. Because now they share a boundary with Late Forest Sanko, where in them, they allocate to them two quarters. You know? I don't want to see, for say, a leader, now they go this. Let me just make a breakdown to that. If not anything of that nature, would that supposed for take the drastic step, the drastic move, not Terikoko, because now in responsible for operations. Like if me give just a brief with regards to the military, let me say within the military, within the establishment of Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. When we take what a battalion, we get the battalion headquarters. We get 4 companies, infantry companies, or whatever, maybe we get another 5 mechanized companies or so. We for say artillery, or maybe get that kind of stuff. But when they go into any operations, then they get the battalion twice. Then they get the company commanders, maybe they own a major rank, right? Then the CO for the lieutenant colonel. Then the twice a major. When they go into operations in a formation level, the ops officer, the 2IC, now they always they na the 4 forward. So the 3 companies the day before, then the battalion commander, while the company they them for insurance for protect them to the fullest. You know, so when they go into operation, their company commanders and they all their intentions. What the battalion commander don't tell them, see, Lord, we make sure that we go capture that one. And whatever all the 4 company commanders them, including in second in command, where now they're in charge of the operations. You know, if we always make sure that you're able to accomplish that mission within in commander intent. So understand, there is no way in any aspect for say the battalion commander now go there in leads before. Now when the last time where they talk, they can adjust the city at the laugh. You know, they're the stupid, una the golden people way, una don't understand. Make una see how them guys are so how they treat us. And I will say this, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, because I don't almost don't go for 50 minutes now. So maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow, I will make another one. For the long time, we will not hearing. For make, I will just keep una heads up. For make, una go know. The way forward, when I for prepare for resist the APC National Executive, and we are not allowed for make no lower level elections for making go ahead. Because in fact, now here, they are penniless. They don't get money. Fuck all they don't get. They don't get no money right now for me them go do the lower level elections. And they tell you this with authority, and it's a policy statement, I'm saying it now. They don't tax Jagaban. For make Jagaban, we give them money. Now Jagaban say, if you go make me flag bearer, I will give. But without that, nothing. The same thing back, they do unto Anes by Kuruma and puppets. When Ibrahim Bangura, when they call a doctor under my feet. You know? Instead, the same thing back again. They don't get any tax. Instead of saying nothing, against stiff condition before it go give money. Let us see how they need come poop useless thing they are, so how they deal within that kind of APC headquarters. So please, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, I don't hold that so long for this audio because although it don't take a long time. But now the way forward, when me retire Captain Milton, I pay keen attention to. Then me they advise sooner because my colleague retired soldiers and police, then believe me, they don't say me not to puppet. We posting go just use me so easily like that. When I prepare for join after Peter Conte to the fullest. Yeah? When I prepare for join after Peter Conte to the fullest. Now after Peter Conte they on the ground. When I forget about the nick and pups. Some idiots them, they go and talk. But me believe say, una believe in me. Una no say what say no we go so. Una no say me that somebody me not to cheap guy. Who they say so easily or we politician they take for a ride for. Yeah, so una prepare for now go give full support to Alfred Peter Conte. We're on the in ground for ensure that say for take on then useless nick and popes, useless executive them. Where they don't cause suffering, where they make like today outside this country they so. So there I don't own that so long. And they come back tomorrow. And they come for telling more details with regards to Alfred Peter Conte. Are they in full supportive of Alfred Peter Conte? Because that's the way forward now we need for looking to. We don't tire, we don't talk a lot. And that will make the very easier way for make Dr. Samura Kamara will get a presidency. So there, I don't want to so long a little bit. And they come back tomorrow to the fullest for make I will tell you now the details with regards to Alfred Peter Conte. Yeah? I wish you now a blessed Thursday. This once more again, now a humble servant, the no-nonsense man, retired Captain Milton.